So let's do a practice problem for confidence using the t-interval. And again, remember, this focuses on confidence intervals that don't have the population standard deviation. So a hospital is trying to cut down on emergency wait room times. It is interested in the amount of times patients must wait before being called back to be examined. An investigation committee randomly selects 85 patients. The sample mean is 2.5 hours with a sample standard deviation of 0.75 hours. Construct a 99% confidence interval for the population mean time spent waiting. Okay, there was nothing in here about a population standard deviation, so we know this is a t-interval or a confidence interval using the sample standard deviation. So my first question, what is my sample standard deviation? And if I look in the problem, it's right here. It's 0.75, and it tells me right here, sample standard deviation. What's my sample mean? For this one, it's 2.5 hours, and my sample size here is 85. Sometimes you'll have them where they just give you a set of data, and from that set of data, you can get the sample standard deviation, the sample mean, and the sample size. Remember when you handled quantitative data back in Unit 1 and 2, you can put it in your calculator and get this information. And the calculator does it for you, and so does the website. So let's keep going. It wants to know what is the confidence level or interval. So you might see it both ways. Don't get confused. All it means is it's looking for that 99%. So a 99% confidence interval or level is very precise, because what it's saying is I want to be 99% confident that my sample mean will fall into that range. Because remember, all a confidence interval is a range that includes the sample mean, or hint, the population mean. So we're trying to determine that population mean is going to be in that range. All right, so let's bring up the calculator first, and I'm going to show you how to use it. So I'm going to turn my calculator on. Oops, sorry about that. I'm going to go to Stats, over to Test, and I'm going to scroll down to t-interval. I'm going to hit Enter. I'm going to go over here and click on Stats. I'm going to do sample mean. And here, since I wrote everything down, I don't have to go back into the problem and find it again. So sample standard deviation was 0.75. My N was 85. And my level of confidence, you can either put it as a decimal or you can just put it as a whole number. And I'm going to put 99 and hit calculate. Okay. So here we go. So here's the lower bounds of my confidence interval, 2.2815, and here's my upper bound, 2.7185. So I'm going to put, what is my lower bound? It's 2.28, which means that's the lowest part of my confidence interval. So think about it. My population mean is going to be in the middle of this confidence interval, and it could be as low as 2.28. My upper bound, I'm going to put 2.72. I'm just going to round that last digit up. Okay? So I got all that from my calculator, and that was easy. So let me do it on the website. So I'm going to go here to the website. I'm on the social size statistics site. I go to calculators, and if I scroll all the way down, it's going to be here for see confidence interval. Here it is, single sample confidence interval calculator T statistic. So if you remember, my sample mean was 2.5. My sample size was 85. My sample standard deviation, let me go back and check, was 0.75. So I'm just going to quickly go back here. And then my confidence level was 99. So I do put all that in there. It's as simple as that. I just put it in there. Make sure to change your confidence interval or your level, because it's going to default to 95%. And I hit calculate. And look, I got the exact same thing as I got in my calculator. It's here in blue, okay? And look, the website's kind of cool because it even says you can be 99% confident that the population mean falls between 2.286 and 2.71, okay? So I'm going to go back here. Oops, and I know that it's very, very similar to what I got on all of it. And you can see here and here. Our upper bound's a little bit different, but basically what you're going to be doing on the homework is multiple choice. So you won't have to worry about putting in exact values to make your life easier. And again, on the test, you might have to, but there'll be some room for rounding. So I can make it consistent for all of these. Okay, error bound margin. There's two ways to solve this. Let's do the first way. Oops. And I'm going to scroll down here and give us more room. So I knew that, let's do it the first way. I'm going to do here, number 1. So I'm going to do my upper bound, which is 2.72, minus my sample mean, which is 2.5. So if I put that in the calculator, and this is where you'll need the calculator, 2.72 minus 2.5 gives me 0.22, okay? That's one way to do it. The other way to do it is 2.5 minus 2.28, which is the lower bound. So again, I'm going to put it in my calculator, 2.5 minus 2.28, hit enter, and boom, I get the same thing. So for this problem, the error bound margin is 0.22. I hope this video helped because it showed you how to use the calculator and the website. Even if you have the calculator and you like the website better, please feel free to use it. I just want to make this easier for you. And again, I actually really do like the website because if you see here again, it gives you how you would conclude it. And that's really a nice thing to have so you're not confused about what you're doing. Thanks.